everyday makeup routine is very simple, and I pretty much just use the bare essentials so that my face looks put together and enhanced, but I don't want it to overdo it because a lot of the times I'm rushing everywhere and I need my makeup routine to be fast and quick and beautiful. So the first thing I do is cover up any dark circles with my NARS concealer. This one is in the color medium dark 2, color caramel, and I apply that with just an old brush until I've covered all my dark circles and all my blemishes. So usually I seem to have my blemishes here on my temples and on my cheeks. And then I like to spread it with my fingers because that brush is way too small and I feel like my fingers really get into the corners of my eyes. And that's pretty much what I do. Lately my skin has been pretty good. It doesn't really break out as much, so I feel like I can get away with just concealer. But since I'm out of the house for a very long time, if I apply a little bit of powder, I feel like it lasts a little bit longer. So this is pretty much it. I also apply a little bit on my eyelids, especially if I'm not gonna wear any eyeshadow, which I'm not gonna do today. There's no time for that. Once I'm done with my concealer, I go ahead and apply my powder foundation. This one is from Tarte, and it's their Amazonian Clay powder foundation in the color Tan Sand. It says tan skin with yellow undertones. It just fits me perfectly. And I apply this on my T-zone and my cheeks, pretty much everywhere, I guess. And this is how it looks like. This is a kabuki brush, which you can buy to apply it, but it doesn't come together. You would have to buy it separately. So I squeeze it. And apply it just like this. I feel like already my skin is looking pretty matte. And this is exactly what you want, especially if you're going to be recording, right? A little bit more for my forehead. Under your chin, on your neck. It's really important to apply some there too, so that everything matches. And that's it. This makeup probably lasts me like 4 minutes to put on, which is great because in the mornings I'm always in a rush. Then I go ahead and I apply my eyebrow pencil. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow definer in the color dark brown. This one is great for me. Although my hair is pretty dark, I wouldn't go any darker than this because it just looks like your eyebrows are way too harsh and you want your eyebrows to look nice and soft. First, let me brush them. I've just brushed them up. If you want to skip this step, I would recommend to just get your eyebrows done as often as possible just so that they look polished, because I know there's not always time to get your eyebrows filled in. Then I go in with the pencil side and I just fill them in slightly because my eyebrows are kind of naturally thick. At the moment they don't look like so because the lady who did them the other day plucked too much. I got them threaded, by the way. It hurts, but it's so worth it because I feel like it just lasts a lot longer when I get them threaded. Okay. Then I go ahead and I brush them just a final time so that it looks soft. And always brush up. And that's it. Finally, I go ahead with an eyeliner. This one I like because it's not very harsh. I do have a harsher eyeliner from another brand, but I find that this one just looks very natural and it's like just a very natural outline on your eye. It's from Benefit. Yeah, it's from Benefit and it's the roller liner eyeliner in the color, what is it? Brown. So it matches my skin tone. It's just slightly darker. You probably won't even be able to tell, but it just defines my eye and adds a little something. This one is probably a little bit dried out, because it used to show up a little more, but it's fine. Finally, what I do is I apply some blush. What I used to be doing for months is apply, let's see if I find it, is apply literally a lipstick or a lip gloss on my cheeks so that the texture is a little bit more dewy. So this is almost done. It's from NYX and it's their soft matte lip cream lip glosses. As you can see, it has a little bit left, and I find that this formula helps my powder blush stick a lot better to my skin. So I always go in with that first, and then I spread it on with this denser blush brush. A little bit on your nose. Once I'm done with that, the final step is to apply some powder blush. And this one is from NARS. It's in the color Luster, and it looks like this. I love peach blushes, especially with my skin tone, because it just makes me look awake. And although it's winter, I don't see why I shouldn't have that little, you know, glistening, awake, refreshing touch to my face. And that's pretty much it. That's my everyday makeup routine. And I don't do anything else. If I want to be extra fancy, I'll go ahead and I'll do my eyeshadow. I'll put some colorful lip gloss. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna leave it like this.